So we have that situation, right? About a month later, I'm at my cousin's house, and this is gonna sound kind of funny, a little weird, because I'm having such a great time. We're playing a game. We all playing, like, it's like 6 or 7 of us at my cousin's house, and we playing like a game upstairs. And I get a call, and it's her. So her dad had committed in his brand new car that his wife bought him.
Wow.
Okay, because his wife makes a lot of money.
Okay.
Okay, he doesn't. So yeah.
So that was the money he was talking about,
That's the money,
not the
yeah.
money he was earning.
Right. The money his wife is earning. I do wonder sometimes, like,
Like what?
like if she's had a baby, if she's.
Oh, you do?
Do you ever wonder about that with like exes or people you talked to in the past? You know, sometimes
Nah.
I do, man.
You have no contact with her at all, or you don't? There's no social media or anything, or
No. In order to avoid the stalking thing,
Yeah.
I blocked everyone, all
Okay.
her whole family from.
He might have sent her down like a crazy, and then blocked them on everything. It's crazy. That's the cherry on top.
Yeah, I
That's
could
just like,
see her
fuck.
really. I mean,
She went off the rails.
maybe
for
she
sure.
followed suit with that.
Oh, come on, man.
Not in the passenger seat. You wrong for that.
We're on part 5 now.
Need a pass for
Leave
that.
part 4 in the past.
And now I am in a relationship with that said girl. And like I told you, we're living together, bought a house together. Okay.
You're quite miserable.
I'm quite miserable. COVID is here. And so we're stuck together in the house all day, every day, okay? Now, here's the thing. After we're together for a little while, I start getting crazy pressure from her dad. Okay? Start getting crazy pressure from her dad about marriage and about a ring.
Really?
Okay?
This is during COVID.
Yeah. So I already,
How did he apply this pressure? Calling you or face to face?
yeah, face to face.
Really?
Face to face, calling. It's not just one time, it's several times. And then I'm getting pressure from her, I'm getting pressure from him, I'm getting pressure.
In terms of like the face to face, like was he trying to like establish like a direct relationship with you? Or was it like he would happen to be over at your house with her and he'd kind of pull you to the side?
It would be sort of like trying to create a relationship with me. So
hey,
like,
Bubba,
yes.
why don't we go?
Yeah, let's go down here to this bar.
Let's go fishing.
This thing would be like, yeah, let's go down to the bar. So we go down to the bar. But his way of communicating was just really bad. So this guy, and there's the end to that story with him. So I don't want to, I can only tell it the way I could tell it, okay? But he was not everyone's favorite person, okay? And so, like, for example, when we sat down, we at this bar, and he's like, yeah, man, she's such a pretty girl, and she has this and she has that. You're not going to find anybody like this again. He said, look at you, man.
He said,
But he's not
said,
joking.
"Look at you."
He said, look at you.
That's crazy.
He said, look at you. He said, look at you, man. And she is a pretty girl. She is a very pretty girl. Now, that would have been the perfect time for me to tell her, yeah, but she has shitty drawers.
Exactly.
Did you know about that? But I didn't. Okay? I did not do that.
A man of great class and discretion.
He said, yeah, look at you, man. And he say, she's above, you're shooting above or something. He said some type of term, you know what I'm trying to say there.
You're out kicking the coverage. Damn.
And he was like, and she comes from a really good family, and you don't. And you
No, he said that.
he said that,
What
man.
the
This is our
Wait,
literal,
what did this
these are the
motherfucker
exact
do
words.
for a living?
So that means we'll get there. Basically, hardly anything. He delivers, like, he's a truck driver, a local truck driver.
You ain't even an over-the-road truck driver.
He's a local truck driver.
You're a
And
fucking JV truck driver, motherfucker.
yeah, and again, I don't want to go because there's something at the end there, so I don't want to go too hard on him. But he's a local truck driver, and I talk to her. Me and her have conversations. Yeah, of course, we're in a relationship. We talk. I talk about my upbringing and stuff like that, and she talks about hers, and that's so apparently. She had been going behind my back to tell him and her family stuff that I'm telling her at nighttime. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. So I'm telling her, about my upbringing and the community and all of that stuff, and how I'm coming up. And we at this bar, and he's just telling me basically everything I told her. Yeah, and your mom and dad, they did this, and you came up like this. She didn't come up like that. She came up with money, so you need to
That's crazy, bro. That shit crazy,
I can't
bro.
imagine what is your thought process listening?
Are you just
to
not
I'm
around the whole
steaming. I'm
time?
fuming. No,
Oh, okay,
I'm
okay.
fuming
this?
because
Okay.
you're talking about my people, and at the time
Yeah, that's
I had just learned and found out that my mom was sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't even feel good about being in Atlanta, not being home at this time anyway.
Right.
Okay? But his whole point to this story is you need to lock this down and marry her like now, or she's going to leave you, and then you're not going to get anybody better than her. That's his whole thing. So, between his pressure and her pressure, somehow, some ludicrous reason, I go and I buy a ring.
Oh God.
I know. So you got Bubba's buying a house and he's buying a ring and for somebody, whatever. And
How much you drop on the ring?
it was a good amount, man.
Damn.
It was a good amount. And I'm not even in my at the time I had moved on from the that first recruiting job and I got a slightly better one. But I'm not making, a ton of money. At this time I'm probably making like whatever, 40K. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so we have that situation, right? About a month later, I'm at my cousin's house, and this is gonna sound kind of funny, a little weird, because I'm having such a great time. We're playing a game. We all playing like it's like 6 or 7 of us at my cousin's house, and we playing like a game upstairs. And I get a call, and it's her. So her dad had committed suicide,
Really?
killed himself
That's what suicide is.
in his brand new car that his wife bought him.
Wow.
Okay, because his wife makes a lot of money.
Okay.
Okay, he doesn't. So yeah,
So that was the money he was talking about,
That's the
not
money,
the
yeah.
money he was earning.
right. The money his wife is earning.
Dude, people
And-
are
People are
crazy.
getting good, man.
People are
Oh,
crazy. That's
He,
what
sh-
I was.
he shot himself right in the front seat of that car, and so it must have been a lot of things that he was dealing with and going on.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, like I just told you, I had learned that my mom had got sick, but so I was planning on going home for a little while. Now I got to postpone that. I have to be there. You know what I mean? I have to be there, but I can't leave.
Situation.
It's a tough situation. So I have to stick around now for a while, and that's not fun because it's not fun because we're already having issues, and then this now she gets the extra license to be extra shitty now because
Yeah.
of that situation.
Yeah. That's,
So I'm just like,
could she be any shittier?
I'm just like, how can I get out of this? I feel like I'm the master of getting out of relationships and getting out of like talking stages. There's not many people that can do it better than me. You can do it just as good, but you
The
can't do
master
it better.
faces his greatest challenge.
This is one for the books, though. Yeah. This is one for the books.
Building. Building.
For the books.
Ah, yes.
This is an impossible situation. Okay, because everything you got the house thing,
Yeah.
you got the ring thing,
Now, do you just have the ring in waiting, or had you
ring
presented
and waiting,
it?
ring
Okay.
and waiting.
Got it ready to go.
Now, there is, because she didn't know I had bought it, right?
Right.
And then we got into this like huge argument one night or whatever, and she's like, you don't even take me serious, and this and that, and you know that I'm looking for marriage. And I'm like, you don't even know I bought you a ring. You're lying. So now I got to show the ring. You know what I mean?
Oh, you had to show the ring.
Yeah.
But you didn't present it.
No, I didn't present it. I was like,
Here it
now what?
is.
Here it is.
But I ain't giving it to you.
I was like, here it is. Now you owe me some head. Now don't let me win an argument, because that's don't let me prove you wrong. But eventually, so there is no getting out of this. I had to wait it out, and I had to find a decent time. I had to find a good time. Now, as time go on, things are getting a little bit worse and worse by the day here. So I have to come back and visit here. Okay? Not the greatest thing what happened, okay? But what happens is I leave, I go visit, I come here, with my mom. Everything's good, okay. As far as me getting to see her and everything.
Yeah.
My ex has a birthday party, okay. She has a birthday party, and I could talk about this here because she knows about it now. So she has this birthday party, and at this like Airbnb thing. So she invites friends over and stuff like that, and me and my friends come over. Now, she leaves her own birthday party, Airbnb party, to go out to the club, okay? Leaves people here. She goes with her and one other friend, and everybody else stays here,
Including you at that.
including me. I stay, all my friends stay. My friend is smashing one of her friends in the room, and then a friend of a friend I find there, and I'm attracted to her. We start talking. And things progress from there. All right. To tell you the truth, she called into the show one time here before.
I like it. Okay.
Yeah. One of my very beautiful Haitian
Was this your
lady
first
friends.
foray with the Haitians?
This started. That. No, she was not. Yeah. Okay, but what happened? So originally, first I get in trouble with my ex because that's I guess against the rules or whatever.
Girl code.
But then secondly, I'm technically in this relationship in Atlanta that I'm trying to get out of. And so, I meet this like seemingly perfect girl here, but really what it is I'm so
Yeah.
that anything would have done here.
It's the man in the desert getting a little water.
but it was good. It was that situation
Yeah.
was really good. And did I say her name?
No. not
Okay,
yet.
that's good
We're
because no, I'm not gonna say that name. Because she could do certain things that I just was not getting up there for the past whatever X amount of
Okay.
years. You know what I mean?
all with clean draws.
All with clean draw. Okay. The only thing with her is she stayed in like the heart of the hood, so I hate going over there like late at night. Okay, but anyway. So anyway, I go back. Now I'm back in Atlanta. Okay, not feeling great about myself because she's having dealing with that situation, and I'm back home. I'm letting loose. Okay, or whatever. But the one thing I did do, and is I did break up right before I left. I
With
did,
her?
Yeah. I did one of those
So
things where,
technically you
like
were,
space. Like technically I was
so
single.
you're single.
Yeah,
Okay.
technically,
All
what I
right.
mean, I did one of those things there. How about we just whatever for the next couple of days? Or
How about we just?
He's a professional.
I need some space.
We know that movie.
I need some space. I need some space. Now I'm back. We're back together. Okay.
Yeah, we know that play.
She just welcomed you back.
The fake
Yeah.
punt.
Yeah.
Fake fun.
Now, but what I did notice and what I did see, I am trying to get back to that girl, but also I do need to get back for my mom, right? So I tell her that, and what happens is at first she puts on this strong front, like, oh yeah, you gotta have you leave, but the day I was set to leave, right, which is about a few weeks from that. From when I got back,
Yeah.
like she was like hysterically crying,
Oh jeez.
hysterically. So I can't leave. You know what I mean? So I can't leave now. So I extended out another month.
You're in there with a with a worthy adversary. You guys are both working the playbook on each other. Let me go to dust off hysterical crying.
Unstoppable force meets a immovable object.
It's,
So I ended up going a month, but then I leave, and then that concludes my time in Atlanta.
there you go. You escaped.
I escaped.
Escape from Alcatraz.
I did escape.
Escape from the ATL.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it out, Bubba. Unscathed.
Yeah, man.
Did your ring come with you?
My ring came with me.
Do you still have it in your possession?
Every girl I date from that point, I say, hey, if you're looking for marriage, I have a ring for you. And,
But you gotta earn it.
No, they hate it because it's like, oh, you bought a ring for another girl. You better not give me a
Yeah,
ring.
yeah, that's true.
You
that's
bought
true.
that for another girl. I don't see the problem. I really don't see the problem because it wasn't hers. It's not like I was engaged or even married.
It's still problematic. You should just sell that ring and be done with it.
No, right?
No.
First of
Just
all,
don't tell that story though. Just say.
yeah.
I
I
just
know
bought this
now. I
ring.
know that, right?
Yeah.
Now I know
You
that.
didn't know that.
Now I know that.
I would.
No, I literally did not know that because I don't see that being a problem.
Oh my God, Bubba.
Nah,
I still don't see that being a problem.
I can't believe that.
Not for us.
No,
but
no,
for
no,
them, I
no,
see
no,
why.
no. That's
I
of
see
course. That's who you're.
But I didn't like it. Never touched her finger.
It doesn't matter. Like the only pass you get is that like if it's like a family ring. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
your mom's passed, if it was her
No,
wedding
yeah.
ring,
I see that in
and
movies.
that's yeah.
Yeah.
But if you just have a generically purchased ring, like
But I think, but women think like, oh, okay, even that, okay. So they think like you went in the store and she told you what type of ring, and then that's her ring.
some
that
other
she has
girl's
in mind.
ring,
But
or
that's not the
even
case.
even if you did it on your own,
Yeah.
they're thinking that like you bought that ring thinking of that other girl,
No,
and
I
now you're what were you thinking? You just had a blackout?
didn't. No, I just buying a ring to eventually. I didn't know
You
all
make
of
it
these
sound like you're buying a
parameters.
value meal. I mean, like
I didn't know all these other parameters because really I just don't give a shit about
That's true.
getting married and a ring and the wedding.
that's
and all
why I'm
of that.
saying cash
That's
out
just-
on that ring and just.
But it already it's lost its value. Like a ring is like a car and like that. Yeah. I can get some money back, but I'm not going
Yeah.
to get the money that I
oh,
paid
I know that,
for it.
but right now you're getting zero out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, take that. Maybe bet it on the Chiefs in Week 1. I don't know. Let's see what's up.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, come on.
I am off the horse though. That's putting me back on the betting horse.
Yeah.
But
I'm on
whatever.
my bad. I
Yeah.
apologize.
It's like offering an alcoholic a drink. Pink is such a bad guy, man.
I mean, week 1 Chiefs look good. Though. Especially free money. Man.
It's free money.
One drink don't get you drunk.
Double that up, man.
Look at Ebony says, Bubba, sell that ring.
Yeah, even she says it. The great champion of women. Apparently, she wants the pleasure Dom to come back.
Oh yeah.
You want to make a house call, or we can have you guys connected.
No, for sure.
That's
But yeah, that concludes that story there, man.
That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah.
Did you get any equity out of the house?
No.
Oh,
Then I had to essentially pay alimony. I was fucking
oh wow.
for like a year. I was paying
Toward the house?
towards everything,
Oh God,
gym membership, all
What?
that shit.
that's out of line.
Fucking. I felt bad because I left. I left off of him, so it was like almost was like whatever she asked for. I just
Yeah,
whatever.
that's tough. That's tough.
Just
So,
sorta-
like, what was the backstory on the suicide?
I don't like people hating me. He didn't leave any notes. He didn't leave anything.
Foul play, maybe.
No.
Oh,
What?
well,
Like
I
somebody
mean, now that you
else?
just said that,
If there's no note, like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
you think the wife did something?
Nah.
I'm not trying to
Could
start
be.
nothing.
No,
I'm
no, I
just
know, but everything.
I'm gonna buy you a car and I'm gonna shoot your ass in it. That's some savagery right there.
No note is kind of crazy though.
Yeah, like nothing.
You really have
And
to-
nobody,
wow.
and nobody like could like backtrack and figure like, oh, this is what was going on. Like that, even the daughter, like that you were going out with.
No.
That makes no sense.
No, he I mean, afterwards people will say, you could just tell he was a guy that just wasn't fully happy with his life for whatever reason.
Yeah.
He was a trophy husband.
Yeah.
That's
Was
shit
he a
crazy.
trophy? Oh yeah, I guess he
He
was.
said
a
the
trophy husband.
mom was making bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. He didn't like that life as a trophy husband.
Thought he had it all.
Kind of undercut his
Had a
manhood
brand new
to
car.
a degree.
He had a
Yeah, you got put in a car.
he had a man cave. He had all this stuff set up, and
He
he
just felt unfulfilled, man.
maybe so.
Was the mom smashing some other dudes?
I highly
That
doubt it.
could be. Oh well.
Dude, you're ruling out all the good stuff.
No. He was the one that told you that the one time I told you I was at the bar and he was talking to the other basically he was
Yeah.
essentially cheating on his and he thought I had told his wife because his wife ended up coming down there like a couple of hours later. His wife came down and caught him talking to the other lady or whatever, and he was like, "Oh, what type of nigga is you telling somebody why? Who does? We don't do that here in Atlanta. You weak ass, soft ass motherfucker." And I was like, man, I don't give a fuck what you do, man. That wasn't me. It turned out the whole time, because they have iPhones, and he had
His
the location turned on.
Well, maybe that was maybe that was his undoing. Though. How much later was the suicide?
From that situation, a couple months.
That could have started a downfall.
Mm.
Because maybe like after that, like she just kind of was riding him and giving him the business.
Took away his
everything.
PS4.
Yeah.
Took the keys away. He said, "Oh hell."
Yeah. Might have had him on the short leash, and he'd rather be in heaven.
He saw how much power he really had.
This is why people on YouTube give us such a fucking hard time. Man.
What do you mean?
Because we take situations like this. This is not funny. Somebody lost their life.
We're just
Like
trying
the gay guy in Texas. They were like,
yeah.
2 kids are grieving without their parents, and you guys are just up there laughing. It's like,
It's better than crying, sir.
I can find the funny in a lot of stuff.
Oh, I legitimately wonder why he killed himself. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like
Oh, yeah, for
there's
sure.
reasons. I mean, the getting caught might be a thing, and yeah, I don't know,
We're
man.
getting closer to the truth, though.
Yeah, we are. I think we've done a lot here.
Wrote some things out, fed some things in,
Yeah.
let it marinate a little bit.
Bubba just didn't care. He was just like, as long as I can get back to Orlando, let me get back to Edenville. Leave these problems behind.
Yeah, he moved on.
I'll just pay for a gym membership.
That's tough.
That's crazy, man.
That's tough.
I don't know, man.
I do wonder sometimes, like,
Like what?
like if she's had a baby, if she's.
Oh, you do?
Do you ever wonder about that with like exes or people you talked to in the past?
Nah.
Sometimes I do, man. That you don't think about that at all.
No, it doesn't do you any good.
I mean, does you any good?
I mean, in that situation, I'd be wondering.
Why?
Now his situation, because that was kind of crazy. I mean, her dad killed himself. They almost got married. They had a house, a car. So like, I would be wondering.
think
That was a serious relationship.
But no, I guess I would be more intrigued if she's like maybe really struggling because of all that.
Mm.
Well, you gotta wonder to know. Maybe she's doing great. Maybe she's doing
Like,
terrible.
yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to see.
I mean, that could have been his reality. Like right now, it was pretty close.
yeah,
I would wonder.
Well, man, you just got to be thankful you dodged a bullet.
Yeah, sounds like you did.
Can't worry about the bullets that don't hit you. Just the ones that do. I mean, come on. I don't know. You have no contact with her at all, or you don't. There's no social media or anything, or
No. In order to avoid the stalking thing,
Yeah.
I blocked everyone, all
Okay.
her whole family from on social media.
and there's no like common friends at all.
No.
No.
From the other side, looking at what he did from the other side is crazy.
What he did?
He's the biggest villain of all time.
Yeah, I wasn't
He's
the
a
biggest.
villain. When
I
you look
wasn't-
at the
they
story
wasn't a
from
fan
the
of me.
other side,
What do you mean?
he went to Orlando, fucked another girl, came back, broke up with her while she's grieving with her dad, showed her the ring.
This is just another week for Bubba.
that man a whole red flag.
I don't think this is anything different than we've come to expect. From
He's
our
a
hero.
he's a super villain, man.
Yeah, this is it, man.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Okay, this is what it is.
He might have sent her down like a crazy, and then blocked them on everything. It's crazy. That's the cherry on top.
Yeah, I could
just
see
like,
her
fuck.
really. I mean,
She went off the rails.
maybe
for
she
sure.
followed suit with that.
Oh, come on, man.
Not in the passenger seat. You wrong for that.
It's possible. Why not?
You wrong for that.
That's
Somebody
terrible,
in
man.
The comments offer a reason why not.
It's terrible, man.
We're benching Pig.
She's
next
a strong woman.
Suicide runs in the family.
No.
week. Nah.
Genetic trait.
Pig's getting
we're
benched next week.
gonna go off of that note here, man.